Hello and welcome to another player profile and projection for the 2022 season. It is Joey Gallo. He's tall. He's an outfielder. Yanks traded for him last year at the deadline. Got an Italian dude. He's got crazy hair. And he is a divisive baseball player. Jake's got a hot take. This one's brought to you by The Warehouse Game. Subscribe to that YouTube channel and watch the sports. Hot take alert, Jake.
Jim, I think you're going to like this. Or you'll hate it. Not a lot of gray for you. Jim, Joey Gallo, I was like, what's going to be my goal for Joey Gallo this season? I know we're going to talk about home runs a lot, walks a lot, strikeouts a lot, some defense, some base running, general baseball. I want Joey Gallo to leave a good taste in our mouth, man. Like whatever that is.
Depends what he's been eating.
Whether it's good defense with regular pop, whether it's he runs hot and cold. Like Joey Gallo just did not leave a good taste in our mouth last year.
Salty.
And the stats, I mean, it's a 58-game sample. The other 57-game sample of his career in the shortened COVID season was similarly as bad. Everything else is really good. And, like, we haven't even dreamt of that. Like, let's be honest. All Yankee fans are just hoping, like, Joey Gallo's all right. And he can be really good, or at least that's what the stat page tells me.
Yeah, the stat page doesn't tell the Gallo story at all, and that's why he's so divisive.
And maybe last year doesn't tell the Joey Gallo story at all.
He led the league in strikeouts last year, also led the league in walks. And that is the Joey Gallo story. The shift is getting outlawed after this season. This is the last season of the shift.
Yeah.
What that means is Gallo ain't changing his swing. He's going to rope balls to shallow right field where the second baseman's playing. He's going to catch it, and he's going to say, in 2023, that's a hit. Don't know who I'll be playing for. And we may be paying the price for that this year. And if the shift wasn't outlawed, maybe he changes things up a little this year and to the benefit of the 2022 Yankees. But expect a lot of bunts for singles and then strikeouts and then outs. I don't know. Chris Carter was more productive his tenure with the Yankees than Gallo was last year. And that says a lot. And he's so deep into the 3 true outcome baseball. And if he's the only one doing it on the Yankees, maybe that's a plus.
His numbers were a little better than Carter. 707 OPS. Carter was in the 6s. And one thing he has over that is he is very good defensively. He did win the Gold Glove last year. It looks like he's the heir apparent to be the Yankees left fielder. And it also passes the eye test. Like covers ground, good arm. So we like that when we're talking Yankees baseball. We should have some good outfield defense. The hitting's a mystery. I mean, even, those good years in Texas, you're right. I mean, that 2019 where he hit 253, that's an outlier with the shift. You can't even dream of that. His numbers in 2021 with Texas, I'd love to be able to dream of that. 223, 379, 869 OPS. He's a career 820.
What was his OBP that year?
379 before he got traded. So, in his career numbers, God, they're scary. 206 batting average, 333 on base, and 821 OPS. So, this guy, it just feels like he's going to put us in a blender, and that's where I landed right before we turned the mics on. I just said, Joey Gallo, leave a good taste in our mouth.
It's tough to do because his home runs have to count. Right. Him and Carter's numbers are pretty close.
Not career.
No, I'm saying their time with the Yankees.
Right, 58 games for the Yankees with Joey Gallo, yeah.
And 58 games for Chris Carter.
Yeah.
And Carter had 209, 289, 678. He had 160, 303, 707. They're very, very close.
Yeah.
Carter was like my least favorite player I ever watched.
Right. But Chris
So-
Carter didn't have the pedigree of Joey Gallo.
Home run leader the year before.
Yeah, it's a very different pedigree.
I'm just saying I don't like this style of baseball, and it's well documented, so I'm not just being like a hater right now on Gallo.
Sure.
I just don't like guys that don't contribute every day. Like if he
shouldn't be Chris Carter. Up until his Yankee part of his career, he was not Chris Carter. He's a Gold Glove defender.
defense, yeah. Him and Rizzo both had weird defensive laps last year. Remember in Boston, he just like dropped the ball.
Yeah, that was a weird game though. If I remember,
A lot of drop balls.
There was a lot of drop balls. I mean, Joey Gallo's highlights last year were pretty nasty. He made that one like running, jumping catch in the corner. Like Joey Gallo's defense,
I want to like Gallo a ton.
Right.
But if the shift and him being a free agent after this year, he's just not going to change that approach at all.
Right.
And he's going to hit into so many outs because those are going to get him money next year when the shift is abandoned. And I'm just already dreading it.
Okay.
So I know the 3 true outcome. I know people like it, but like this is the like extreme of the extreme. And I hope he runs into a bunch and I hope they matter.
Yeah.
If he runs into 30 home runs, but in the other 200 games he plays, there's nothing going on besides walks, it's not going to feel great.
Yeah, it's true. And it's going to be
they're
that
all game winners or big shots.
It's going to be that balance of feel versus everyday contribution. Because I remember when you looked into that last year, it was actually better than you expected. Like
with the walks.
With the walks, I mean, I know those aren't the prettiest, but baseball has made those more. And it was truly frustrating, especially on last year's Yankees, because how many innings and rallies were the Yankees 2 walks, 3 strikeouts? Like, it was really frustrating offensively. Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things on this stat page that can make you salivate. There's a lot of things on this stat page that can make you miserable. Even last year as a whole, you're right. I mean, leading the league in walks and strikeouts, a 199 batting average, a 351 on base, and 808 OPS. It's just weird. So I guess I need that defense to be good. And then I don't even know what I'm rooting for. Am I rooting for 40 homers? Am I rooting for a 225 batting average? Like what am I rooting for Joey Gallo offensively? Because in his time with the Yankees last year, he was below average. He had a 93 OPS plus. Career, he's a 114 OPS plus guy and better in recent years. So, I don't even know. We talk about Giancarlo playing a different sport. Joey Gallo basically plays a different sport.
Yeah, he's the biggest example of like why they want more balls in play.
Yeah.
Why they want like
and
why
he is like the biggest shift guy.
Why I'm a big advocate of regulating the shift and getting more action is because, man, the Yankees walked me to death last year.
Yeah.
Like if Joey Gallo walks and then if there's like a runner on and 1 out and Joey Gallo walks and then that's it. It's like, really, man, you can't like just put one in play. I'm ready for this to be a frustrating part of the year. So
okay.
PPPs, we usually get very excited and I talk myself into it if we can find some levels of optimism. But the home runs better count or matter.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm getting at because I think we're going to get into a lot of, well, next year that's going to be, he's probably not going to be on the team next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe in the defense. And yeah, I guess that's the thing. You got to give me whatever I can lean into offensively. And hey, there really is the chance for a really good season. I guess if I want to get you hype, I'm sure if you definitely Googled balls hit by Joey Gallo to right field that weren't in Yankee Stadium.
I can bring it up.
Remember that game-winning home run he hit that just like snuck out and everyone was shocked?
Yeah, the short porch.
Like that. A couple short porches early for my guy, JoJo.
I had to tweet this when he first came over, I would guess. looking at all his home runs.
Do you think he's good looking?
Gallo?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way. He's a type.
Yeah.
He's a type.
Right. You're into it or you're not.
Yeah.
It's a big face, right?
He's a big guy.
He is a big guy.
I'm trying to think if I do, how do I usually search this? I go plate appearance, home run, double, or actually I don't even do that. I just do metric range. Then we do distance projected. And what's right field? You say like 315?
Yeah, 314 down the line and then
314. So this is career balls hit by him that are projected to be 314 or more. We got 74, which doesn't seem... Oh, it's in 2021. You want me to do his career?
I don't know.
When does his career start?
Joey Gallo's career started in 2015. He really started in 2017, if that makes it easier.
No, that's all right. It's pretty fast.
Okay.
So he's got 333. I'll pull up the graph.
Bada bing, bada boom.
BBD, you want to... Or BBD. Sorry,
Wow.
Z-Man. Sorry, Z-Man. I have the graph here, Jake.
Z-Man did a cute arm raise.
And then, so these are all the balls.
Okay, we got a graph.
Projected. This is Royal Stadium. So if we change it to Yankees,
I've got a little glare.
Me too, and I can't zoom in, but
okay. Oh man, I'm seeing some field outs that are home runs.
yeah, it's a little tough.
Like, look at those three right there.
There's a lot of doubles that would have been homers.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. This is what I'll dream on. Joey Gallo's short porch season.
Okay. There's a better way to do it too, because I think the glare's fighting me pretty hard. If we do distance projected, we'll take away home runs because we don't need to know about those, and we'll just go double, single.
Out.
Is there a fly out?
Triple.
Sack fly.
I think field out is a fly out.
Field out. And then what we'll do is we'll do
Okay.
batted ball type, and we'll do fly ball, line drive, or we'll just do fly ball. That'll give us a better sense of ones that weren't.
I think that's my new, I'm going to Harry Potter it. Maybe we'll make a Harry Potter and Joey Gallo in the short porch. It's Harry Potter 9.
There you go. That's a better representation of what we're looking for. So this is throughout his career.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, right here, there's like a fucking
14,
bunch
15,
right there.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it looks like 21 or so balls in right field that in his career would have been yackers.
Yeah.
So let's get a few of those.
Okay. Let's watch a random video of him.
Need this, dude.
And then we have to do the over-under as well and the baseball reference reliability. But show random video of Joey Gallo. Flies out sharply to left field.
Oh, no.
It's a high fly ball.
It was a high fly.
Rangers were winning 14-1.
Okay.
And it was the 9th inning.
So, I mean, he's not even...
He was over that game. He didn't even want to participate.
No.
Well, let's get some runs
this
here.
Joey Gallo is a
That makes me
Yankee.
feel even more love.
This is where you
That was a meatball.
2-1 or was that 2-2?
2-1. He fouled it back to make it 2-1. Oh,
Look at
no. He walks. RBI walk
Ball four. Four
IKF
pitch
bring-
scored.
to bring
walk of this
Izzy
inning.
in. That's kind of a win at the end there.
Okay. So his projections from Baseball Reference: 569 plate appearances, a 211 batting average, 340 on base, a 791 OPS, 80% reliability. I guess the good news here, Jim, we've been kind of trying to check this off along the way. Outside of 2019, he has played a lot of baseball games. 2017, he played 145. 2018, 148. 57 out of 60 in 2020, and 153 last year. So, we've been looking at Rizzo, Donaldson. Joey Gallo should be there.
Dude, I need his OBP to be so much higher than what it usually is.
Okay.
Like,
what do you need it to be, you think?
He had 1 year where he had a 389 OBP. I mean, if he's going to be a 3 true outcome guy,
right,
the on base needs to be 350 or higher.
Okay.
Like,
that's what he landed at last year, 351.
Yeah, but 2020, I mean, we're 301. 2018, 312. 312. 2018, 2017, 333. Like, that's too low if you're going to have a batting average in the 200s. But it's tough to have. You just need the batting average to be higher because at best you ask for 100 points higher than the batting average usually.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that stand out here. He's got 3 seasons with 38-plus homers. And then, he's got, last year he had the 351 on base. 2019 was his kind of shortened season. He was 389. He was going nut job. I think what we're going to find out, man, is that Joey Gallo runs hot and cold.
He's a home run hitter, so definitely. I'm going to look at the on-base percentage if I'm judging him.
And you need 3.5?
Yeah, because otherwise the OPS is just empty.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to. OPS is the stat that baseball people now use because it's on base plus slugging.
But at times it can be deceiving.
A little bit, but I mean, 40 home runs, it's tough to deceive that, So if Joey gives me 38 homers or a 350 on base, I'm in. Those are pretty big asks. But he's supposed to be a really good baseball player. Like one of the best, like an elite level baseball player.
Just based on one stat. Offensively.
No, like all around.
Not all around. He's never hit for contact.
I meant defense and offense. He was on our JM Platinum team for a while last year, the Silver Daisy team.
I know. I'm very skeptical of this.
Sure.
I think he can play 150 games, hit 40 home runs, and still not help the Yanks day in, day out.
Okay.
Because we've seen people do that.
Okay. I think I disagree there.
Because if they're like home runs.
Because of the defense.
Well, yeah. But then, like, how much is a guy who can have the same defense? I mean, who can't hit it all? It's a little bit of a baseball conundrum.
It's
a conundrum. It's a balancing act. He's very good at having final numbers, but like, man, it's gotta feel good. Like, did he help this week? He helped that week. Like,
I think there's going to be absolute 0 weeks and there's going to be plus weeks, and are we going to look back and he picked on some Oriole games and that's where the stats added up? Like, yeah, I mean, I can very much understand where it feels salty. I think we do need to leave rooms in our heart that this guy can be good, especially if he's 5, 6, 7. This guy can be good.
I think he's going to hit 5.
Protection thing we ran into.
He didn't like hitting her up in the order. He said he liked hitting lower in the order. Scares me a little when people admit that, but
he said that.
Yeah, I think he said he likes hitting 5.
Perfect.
That's where he's going to hit. That's Joey Gallo. Get me more excited. I think you can. I don't want to argue with people over something that can't happen. I just need to see it happen. I'd love for some base hits and some the OBP to be way up.
Get hot, Joe.
Or all the home runs. Fucking